Hey, welcome to Ice Age TV. It's car show time. Listen to that. Wow. Wow, that's just, I can't get over how much exhaust that has. Let's look over here at mine. So listen to this one here. Not even close. Wow. Get a water? Okay.
A bird pooped in the car.
Right this second,
Look,
it just hit it.
it got on me.
Oh my gosh, yikes. Wow, I just can't get over how nice that exhaust is on this car. Listen to that car compared to mine. It's just incredible. Yeah, it just blows me away that, I mean, look at this. I mean, and this has the bigger motor. Or I should say the more powerful motor. It's not bigger. 6.2 versus 6.4. How's it look there, right? Yep. So what's going on? Sunday morning conversations. What are we doing today? What's the theme? What's the conversation? As I get out of here, my property, and head down. Really late, taking care of business. And geez, when you're self-employed, it's just not that easy. But here's the kid. A lot of looks today. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. I mean, just incredible how nice it is here. Let's see if that works there. It does. And see that there. What do we got here? Yeah, anyway, so yeah. Got the kid. What in there? If you watch my channel, I got a new hat on today. You can't really see it, but it's my SRT hat. Thought it'd be the SRT Dodge Challenger Day. Wow, it's so incredible how the steering in this car is so I mean, wow. What mode is this thing in? This is just crazy. Plus what's the freaking heat at? I feel like it's too hot. I have no idea. It's just incredible. All the technology in these cars. Oh, the heated seat, just way too much. Heated steering wheel. All right, here we go. Just too much sharing information here, right? Yeah, I get it. All right, heading to Leesburg Car Show at the Floors Decor. Uh-oh, kid better get it. Better get it, because somebody come off the road. So yeah, I need to change the controls. It's so interesting on her car. It says modes. My car says SRT. So that's just so interesting. And right now, this car just so, feels like it's in the sport mode. Why is that? I have no idea. It's the Dodge Challenger. This reminds me of being a kid. I mean, when I say a kid, being my daughter's age, like in 1983, I think it was, that I used to belong to the Mopar Club, the SAIC. A guy by the name of Steve DiGiano or something like that. He had like an Italian last name. A guy that created this club for the Mopar enthusiasts, and we used to drive around up in the Alexandria, Virginia, Maryland area, around the Beltway area, and there was probably like 8 or 10 of us as a pack of cars, anywhere from, Cuda, Challenger, Charger, maybe GTX, just an older Barracuda, the 60s style, with like the rounded, hatchback, and so Steve Giuliano, I think was his name. He had a yellow. He actually had the real yellow, like the school bus yellow, I guess you'd call it, TA Challenger, if I remember right. I think the 340 TA package or something, if I remember right. And then my friend had the blue, not the B5 blue, a little different blue Challenger. And then I had my Cuda, my kind of like a real cool lighter blue. And so here's coming traffic. I don't think the kid will. But I tell you, it's just so interesting how these. Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? Oh, she did it. Oh, is she gonna get into it? Is she gonna go? Is she gonna go? She did it. Yeah, look at these cars. I tell you what, these cars, man, they are just such a retro car that I think is just gonna be so sought after. I just really believe that this car is going to be so looked for as time progresses. And, I mean, just wow. And it's coming to an end. Apparently down in Kentucky, some thieves took 6 Hellcats from some car dealership. Yeah, this apparently just happened. Yeah, they stole 6 Hellcats out of this dealership. Most of them had the keys sitting inside of them in the showroom. It was like an inside job. And like one of them ran out of gas. Another one I think ran out of gas. Another one I think got ruined. Another one they're still looking for it. Another one got returned. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, I can feel these tires. It's pretty interesting. These tires are so, they're such big tires. Oh, those tires in that car are all season. So those Cooper tires, they're not a summer performance tire, which I'm kind of glad because that way you can drive that car around more throughout the year and I'm not really fixated on the colder months, if you know what I mean. I haven't even had a coffee or anything. All right, there's the hat for the morning, the SRT. So yeah, so now put it in sport mode and the transmission won't get out of the freaking gear it's in. I'm just gonna override it. There we go. Anyway, so it was such a cool time in my life when I just kind of got going to the Mopar community. That was back in like 82, 83, 84. And I just thought to myself this morning, it's like, wow, here I am kind of driving like that special yellow, the Gold Rush, color car. But somebody, one of my videos posted a question like, why don't you talk about the Ford Mustang GT 50, the GT Mustangs. And, it's so incredible on how, for me, this vehicle is such such more of the vehicle I think that'll be sought after than the Ford Mustang in the immediate future. And the reason I say that is because the Ford Mustang isn't being produced. And it's just really hard to believe after listening to Carlos with Stellantis, CEO, talk about the challenges of electric vehicles and the reality of the electric vehicles. I just drank a cup of coffee. It's already getting me all hacked up, coughed up, but sorry about that. But anyways, it's incredible that Dodge is totally taking this performance side of the ICE all away, but Ford is not. And I don't know so much about GM, and we already know the GM Corvette is out there, but the whole point is, I just think that this car is going to be so sought after even more than the Mustang because it's all going bye-bye. So, and to me, the Challenger definitely has, I think, the cooler looks because it's so retro over the Mustang. I think the Mustang GT500, good looking car, but I think the Challenger with this wide body package is just so much cooler. So the appearance of the cars, definitely, to me, the Challenger wins. But when it comes to the fun factor of driving the cars, I think the Mustang wins because of its unique amenities that you get with that, meaning you get the rev matching, the manual transmission's a shorter throw, more sporty. The car is a little smaller platform, so it gives you more of that real sport type of race car, back road and feel. So as far as the Mustang, the GT500 in my book takes the cake for the fun factor of these cars. But I think the wide body Challenger wins in just a really badass looking car, and the Mopar product seems to have a better supercharger wind to it. There's just some really cool things about this car that outweigh the Mustangs, but at the same time, I got to give Mustang the credit for being a really fun, affordable car too for a lot of people. You don't have to go get a GT500 to get the fun factor out of Mustang. You can just do so much and mod them. And just like that Challenger that's behind me right now, that's a Scat Pack 392. It's a fun great vehicle. A little more challenging on getting performance out of it because of the way the heads and the pistons are designed in that motor to keep those pistons cooled down. If you do a lot of power to the motor, you can kind of keep it simple. Put a Pro Charger on it, and you can bump that thing, I would say, comfortably 550, 600. But that would probably be about it. I don't think you're pushing your luck without having to redo the heads and the pistons. So for anybody out there that's following my channel, the Challenger, investment-wise, at this point, better investment, and retro, better, and overall awesome car, but it would be pricier. The Mustang, fun car, great car. You won't be unhappy in a Mustang, so you're going to win either way, but I think you're going to win more with buying a Challenger right now, especially the wide body packages, because they're just going bye-bye and they're going to hold their value. They're just going to have incredible, and they already are. They're already getting a lot of attention, and people are starting to understand this. So, and that's why I picked that Smoke show up, is because I just know that they're going to be more difficult to find, and I think they're going to be more expensive. So, all right, coming up here in the car show, doing a few shorts, kind of changing it up. Kind of started going to the shorts videos just because we get more hits. Really simple, not a yabba dabba. So let's see here what we get on the car show as we drive by there here any second. Should be a really good, just because there's just such a beautiful day out. So I would think today it'd be packed. Light, very light so far. So very surprising. Wow, I've seen it busier on other days than that. Getting practice. All right, here at the Floor and Decor show, here it is. Kind of quiet. Oh, there's our buddy. Oh, the people way over there. I wonder what that's all about. There's a good spot for us. I know that guy there. Where do we go, right? Where do we park? Where do we park the vehicles to make it the Challenger lineup? Does the Corvette guy take my spot? Okay. Here we go. Go next to blue. Thank you, man. All right. We'll get all the Mopars kind of lined up here, right? Let's see if the kid can do hers too. All right, let's just kind of see who showed up today, right? Good showing. People are definitely coming out now. So a little light earlier. Floor Decor, if anybody here has watched my channel. Give you a little feel for the Kia. Wow, we got a whole Kia. I mean, the Kia big time. Wow, these things are like sleeper cars. You don't think they get down the road? These things get down the road. I mean, sincerely, they rock. I mean, is this your car?
No, actually, mine is back there.
The orange one?
The orange one, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a YouTube channel where I do videos on the Sunday morning car meet.
Oh, yeah.
And can you tell us about your car? You want to do that, or you want?
Oh, sure.
If you want to go back there, you don't have to be in. You don't have to be in the video, but I share it on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Even for me being a car enthusiast, I don't know a lot about your car, but I run you guys, and I realize you guys are faster than you think you are.
Yes,
so what model car is this for the understandable person?
So at the basis of it it's a Kia Stinger.
Right.
Now this is a GTS, which is a limited edition, 1 year only.
What year?
So it's 2019.
Okay.
They made 800 of this. The color was unique, and so both of these are the GTS.
Right.
It had some carbon fiber details that were not on the other ones.
Right.
It had some Alcantara interior appointments.
Right. Nice.
And it had the drift mode,
Oh wow.
which the others didn't.
Wow.
And so there's quite a few of them around.
Okay. So stateside, you're saying, or worldwide? How many?
See, they do different things for different markets.
Okay.
There's a different GTS in other markets.
Okay.
So I think this is stateside. I
All
think.
right. Now-
or North America maybe.
Yeah.
Or
That's- but is that like the factory tire?
no. So here, this is factory
Okay.
completely.
All right.
So the wheels are different. I have lowering springs. I
Okay.
have different brake rotors just to look better.
Wow. Nice.
I have added more carbon fiber.
Right.
The engine-based stuff.
Now, what motor is this? A 6, a 4?
It's a 6-cylinder. It's
Right.
a 3.3 twin turbo,
Okay.
and they have from the factory 365 horsepower.
What did you do? I think you did something to this motor.
Yes. There's a tuner sitting under here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's intakes. There's a pretty much full exhaust except for the headers.
Okay. So you
and-
redid the exhaust.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Um,
So what's the power, roughly? You know, guessing roughly.
as it sits, I want to say 420 to the wheels.
That's nice.
Now, I have just installed methanol injection.
Oh no.
When
Wow.
that gets activated properly,
Yeah.
it should be 475 to the wheels.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There
Okay.
are a number of these going with over 500 to the wheels.
Wow.
Because motor-wise, they're all the same.
Right.
Except there's a few of them that are 4-cylinder. Like the black one is the 4-cylinder.
Yeah. Let's walk back here so we can see the back end. That's so cool. That moonroof. Like,
Yes.
what do they call it
also
officially?
slides back. It slides back.
But what do they have? They say just sunroof. Is that what they call it?
Sunroofs.
Okay.
No.
So you did the rear
So
spoiler.
I did this just
Okay.
to match up
The
with
diffuser.
yeah.
Okay.
Just to match up with the factory carbon fiber.
Wow, I really like your little decal,
And,
your little checkerboard here, your chessboard.
I just cut these pieces out of a sheet of vinyl.
Oh, and you did that.
So-
That's really neat. That's creative.
It's an experiment.
Yeah, well, sure. You can always peel it off, right?
Yes, you can peel it off.
Right? No, this is awesome.
The stripe also is an experiment that I sort of ended up being happy with.
So yeah, I like that too. So
And then
did
the
you?
side skirts, carbon fiber.
All right.
The mirror and the side vent and the grill came from the factory with carbon fiber.
So how much is that if that breaks?
So
Do you know?
how much?
How much for the mirror if you break that? What's your guess?
I
The Ferrari guy's a Ferrari guy here, and his is like
Yeah.
$8,000.
No, nothing like that. But
Yeah, no, I know.
the carbon fiber is more expensive, and it's cost a bit to add the carbon fiber that I did.
Yeah.
I also done some stuff in the interior, which is kind of hard to see. The shifter has been changed. It has had an ugly T shifter.
Yeah.
I have 3 instruments in the center console,
Yep.
which used to be vents.
I see that.
So that's instruments.
Oh, that's
instead.
awesome. That's really neat. Boy, you are the motorhead enthusiast now. Did you buy this new or
Yes,
used?
I bought it new.
So this is like your forever car.
Yes, it is. I planned 10 years. I planned.
Really?
It's been 3 years so far. So 10 years is my plan.
To keep it.
Yes.
So you won't be a forever car.
But, well, that depends on how you look at it.
Well, because
I
the
might be
Ice
happy
Age-
enough to
the-
keep it longer.
Yeah, the Ice Age is dwindling on us. That's the name of my YouTube channel. Is Ice Age.
Okay.
For internal combustion engine
Yeah.
age.
Oh, yes.
Which we're witnessing that's trying to be
Yes,
taken away
yes,
from us,
yes,
right?
yes.
So what's your
The other
favorite?
nice stuff it comes with Brembo brakes.
That's
from
factory.
From the factory.
But you said you got bigger ones, I thought.
I got different
bigger rotors,
just,
okay.
Just the vented rotors.
Gotcha, right. Not a bigger dynamic, just a different
Yes,
style.
They look nice.
Right, okay. So, but what's your favorite thing about this car? I mean, what kind of makes you get in it and smile? Anything just sticks out at you? I mean, is it the
No,
is
it's
it
the
your
whole package? It's the whole package. The whole car is the complete, for me, perfect car in terms of combination of usability and sport.
comfort? Is it comfortable?
It's quite comfortable. Mine is less comfortable than his because I have
Lowering.
firmer suspension and,
Right.
and thinner tires and all that stuff.
What about the fuel mileage?
I don't care.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering. I'm just curious if he's
I'd say on the my usual commuting I do 18 miles per gallon.
That's
and
not bad.
On long trips I do 30.
Really? 30 miles per gallon?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
If you
impressive.
don't drive like
Yeah,
a
sure,
madman.
sure. Right. So, as far as the car, on the back roads, you've totally connected to the road.
Well,
or-
it's amazing, but I have upgraded also sway bars,
Oh,
and it's like on rails. It's amazing.
wow. And the
It's amazing.
and the tires. So the wheels and tires are bigger than
Yeah.
those, right? You
They're
upgraded.
They're bigger. There's 295 in the rear and 245 in the front.
Okay. So okay.
So the factory ones are 255 in the rear and 225 in the front.
Now,
Factory setup.
so for somebody that's watching this today,
Yeah.
and I said, hey, here's a gentleman that has a passion and love for his Kia Stinger GTS package.
Yeah.
If they wanted to be just like you today, how much money would they have to spend by the time they bought the car and did what you did? Just curious. And if you don't want to disclose it, you don't have to.
I'm guessing I'm into it for about 60,000 at this point.
That's not bad, though,
Yeah.
in today's world of performance.
Yeah. So I would say maybe I have about 15,000 in upgrades.
Now, today, this car, can you build this same car as far as not the color and this and that, but can you get the same car
Kia-
for the most part?
Kia has had limited editions similar but not the same in each year.
Okay.
So, for 2022 they have one called the Scorpion. It doesn't, but they don't always have the same type of setup with equipment, and they don't always have the same. They certainly not the same color. But this is the only. Technically, they had this color in one other year as an option on the top model.
Right. Okay, so here's a question.
Yeah.
In 2019, this car was X amount of dollars. In 2023, is this car the same price, $5,000 more? Do you even know?
I'd say the similar one would be the GT1. It's a similar of their standard models, and I think they're around 50. I'm guessing. I think around 50.
So would you say though that from I have the Dodge Challengers over there?
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
see them over there,
Yeah.
so I just bought a 2020 used.
Yeah.
And brand new was $56,000.
Yeah.
The exact same car in 2023 is 61.
Yeah.
So it's $5,000 more. So
But maybe
what-
$5,000 difference. I mean, I paid this one. I didn't pay. This was about 46 list price.
Right.
Now they're over 50, and the top models are closer to 60.
Wow.
So this is equipment-wise. This is a mid-range. It doesn't. There's a lot of stuff it doesn't have.
Wow.
It's just a more sporty model.
Okay.
So the top model, has a heads-up display, and it has an electric lift gate and electronic suspension.
Really?
Things that I don't have.
Wow. Which would you
But-
like to
but it
have
was-
that?
No. See,
Too heavy?
The things I wanted, right? The things I wanted was the sunroof and the stereo. It has a big Harman Kardon stereo.
Yeah. Boombox. and
That's
all.
what I wanted. It's got actually the
Usually he's like every
subwoofers
person
under the
uses
seat.
like I need.
You're right.
That's what I wanted, and that's what this had. And the other things were not important to me.
Right.
Some people thought it was more important, so they got what they call a GT2.
Right. So
The GT2 is the top model. They're probably close to, I don't know, 58 maybe now. I don't know.
okay. So here's a question
Yeah.
Look
for
at him.
well, that's a little
He's only
cutie.
6 months old.
Wow, don't steal it.
he doesn't
Don't
know
steal
how
it.
to
So here's the question.
Yeah.
If money was not the issue of our challenges and what we love in life,
Yeah.
what would you have in place of this? If you could have anything and the money wasn't the factor that makes that decision.
For me, the next step would be like an RS6.
A Audi
Audi, yeah.
RS6.
Yeah.
Why?
That's the next step up for me. There's nothing else that I would rather have.
That's a 6-cylinder though, right? Or is it the
Yeah.
V8?
I don't see they changed.
Right.
At one time it was a V10.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is now.
You want a treat?
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
But I'm not
His
looking
treats are
around.
fed
This
wheat.
is my car, and I'm gonna.
little
I'm,
cereal
I'm not drooling over anything else.
Right. You're very
He
content.
has, I don't know if you noticed, but he has a
Yeah,
second
it's a beautiful
100
car.
grand.
I'm gonna wrap it up
He was
here.
a bit of a
Appreciate you
lion.
letting me do that. Wow. Just like the whole line just grew. I mean, it just grew big time. I had that right there. we got so people are showing up. So a lot of these people are coming from a different car show. So what happens is a lot of people are driving from a whole different car show, and that's why it kind of grows as the morning progresses. So this is the Mustang Club right here, and the Corvette guys. Oh, he's got his camera thing there, and Blue 50. That's pretty cool. Oh boy, yo, I've seen this guy before. Look at this here. Wow. It's probably a Whipple. Yep. Nice. There's the dog. And she, oh, the dog loves her. Better be careful. She'll take it. All right. Walk on further down. Uh-huh. Look at that.
Cereal for treats.
370Z Club.
He eats cereal for treats.
That's
little,
pretty cool.
Like weenies.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're like grain.
Right.
And he says he doesn't bark. Look at the Bronco.
There. Right.
No.
Yeah, I know. Right now. Nice. Right.
Yeah, I do, but I don't want to keep up. I looked at it. I got
Nice,
I
right?
love this.
Isn't that cool?
I love this. This is a Bronco.
Hey, is Mr. Snow here?
Dad, I love
Yeah, look at that. 289. What motor is that, I wonder?
How much does this cost?
What?
How much does this cost?
Oh, I'm sure I'd want 50 for it. Would be my guess. 70 maybe. I don't know. Oh, we got the Mopar. There's our friend.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. How are you doing?
Good.
We got the chat. All right, look at this here.
Hey, Dad.
Hey there, kid. 427. Yeah. Say what now? All right. Hey, good seeing you. Good meet. Yeah, good meet.
There's a guy carrying a bong around right there on your left. Where is he?
What? Oh yeah, he's got a bong bottle. Nice. That's where we are today. What are they gonna do to him, right? He could have a medical card. Look at this here, the old Pontiac. That was a sleeper car. I mean, it's not. It's got the kid in the back. That's pretty cool. You got the Harley guys. Got the bikers. Got quite the mix here, but all of a sudden people are getting the itch to get the hell out of here. This old Maverick. This is the real Ford Maverick right here.
Listen to this, Dad.
What? Is that exhaust note on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they tuned it. Yep. All right.
Thanks, Skip.
Now whose car is this?
Good, how are you?
Is this your car?
Yeah.
Ford Maverick 71? 73.
71
Hey.
front end.
Okay, so I got a YouTube channel I make every Sunday when I'm here.
Okay.
If you don't mind, people love to hear what you have. You want to talk about what you can. If you don't want to, then I won't do it.
I don't know. What's there to tell?
Well, this
It's a
isn't a
Ford.
dime a dozen.
No, it's not a diamond.
And you think that Ford stole the freaking name for the pickup truck. Well, how does that work?
But you know, they've been building those pickups in Australia for 15 years
Oh, yeah.
with that name. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. All right,
Yeah.
so this is a 73, 71 grill.
71 front end, the whole front end.
Okay.
Fenders, bumper, everything.
Right, so got your 302. That's sweet.
That's 4-bolt main,
Oh, wow.
30 over,
So
big camshaft.
430, 400,
306,
306.
30, something like that. When the 30 over, 308. Something like
Wow. And boy, you were special back then because it has an air conditioner.
that. Yeah, I added that.
And probably had power steering.
No power steering, no power brakes.
Really?
Unfortunately, I wish it did.
Oh my gosh.
That's the next thing coming.
So what year, I mean, how long ago did you buy this?
I've had this car, God, like 8 years.
So this has been a project car.
I bought it painted. The bumpers were blue, all the trim was ugly,
Yeah.
and the engine was a truck 302, which
That's
got
interesting.
hoisted.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody put a 302 with 3-speed in it,
Right.
but originally it was a 302 3-speed car
Mm-hmm.
with disc brakes.
Yeah.
So now it's 4-bolt main 302, 5-speed, vintage air,
5-speed auto,
manual.
5-speed manual.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I put a 5-speed in it.
So you did this, or somebody else did it?
I did everything.
So you're the
I did
mechanic
everything.
guy.
I did everything but paint this car.
Nice.
I painted the engine bay though.
And that's why you call it the Grabber Blue. It's Grabber Blue Ford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did all the air conditioning, all his lines, everything. I
And
did the interior.
so drum disc.
Yeah, drum disc. Yep.
Back here, I like your wheel setup. Krieger wheels, right? Or American Racing.
American Racing, yeah.
Yeah, nice. And nice theme with the black stripe. That's a good. That was.
Hey, that's actually factory, you know.
Yeah, but you refreshed it.
Well, no, I say I bought it this way.
So the car was this good a shape as far as the paint goes when you bought it.
None of this was good. These were blue. This was, I mean, it was horrible. I polished everything.
So you were able to clean up the bumper, you're saying?
No, I replaced it.
Place it, okay, all right. But you
Like
cleaned
the
up
other
all this stuff
yeah,
there,
all this.
right?
Best I could. It's still kind of rough, but
Yeah.
it
And
was ugly before.
what about the interior?
The interior was like the back seat, but I changed it because it was a bench seat car with a stick.
Yep.
I put the
Oh wow. I see.
I put the seats in it out of a seats are from a 2010 GT.
Nice.
They're power.
Oh
If
wow.
I put the key on, they'll move.
That's pretty cool.
They're power.
And you went from a 2-pedal to 3-pedal.
No, it was.
It was a 3-pedal, 3-speed
It was a
on the
302
column.
3-speed. Yep, on the column.
Yeah. Do people even know how to drive those cars today?
I do, but
I know, but think about that. I bet you who can
Yeah.
drive a 3-speed column?
Yeah. So
You know what I
then
mean?
the console is from a '73 Mustang.
Wow. Boy, you were creative.
The gauge panel I made that's above the console,
Oh wow, yeah, I like
made
that.
that.
Wow. So
then
you're
I-
a fabricator.
and then all the controls for AC and heat are usually right here, and they're levers. They're now down in front of the shifter, the 3 knobs.
And a good old pull parking brake.
Yeah, I still want to convert that, but
To what, a handbrake?
yeah, like on the floor.
Yeah,
I like to do one right here on the floor.
that'd be neat.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
But yeah, that's otherwise it's pretty much stock.
And the headliner?
Yeah, okay, the headliner was in there, yeah, and the door panels are from when I bought it, and the carpet. I just did the seats, the console, and the dash
Okay.
because it didn't even have a. Mavericks came with no lower dash. They had a package tray, so I found it was an option, I should
Right.
say.
Yeah.
I found one at Hershey. bought
Okay.
it, and then put that in. I just wanted a glove box, and just sort of looks better without package tray.
So is this like a forever car for you?
No.
So one day you'll sell it.
I got 3 people that want it already, but
Really?
yeah.
Wow. So what value would you even think?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. You know, I don't know.
I mean, 20?
One guy
30?
offered me 18. I
think that's a little low.
I said that's not enough, and he goes, "Well, what would it take?" And then I said, "I'm not willing to sell it yet." And another guy here said to me, I told him, I said I was offered 18. He goes, "Oh, that's way too low." So I don't know what he would give me.
Right. Yeah.
But right now, I still want to drive it, have fun with it.
Yeah, right. And the good old gas cap in the back,
Yep.
where the gas can run out of it when you're filling the car
It
up,
does
right?
once in a while. It does once in a while.
Yeah,
Gets
and
all
that's-
over the bumper.
So exhaust, whose mufflers you got on there? Brush or
They're Magnaflows.
Magnaflows?
Yeah.
Right. So it's got a nice rumble to it.
Yep.
And this is an antique car, so you're exempt from all the baloney, all
Yep.
other stuff, right?
Yep.
No annual inspection, right?
Nope.
No emissions test, right?
Nope.
You get a break on your taxes because it's antique.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even have to register. I mean, that was a 7-year reg. So.
Wow.
So I guess next time I do it, it'll be 7 years again.
Wow, that's great.
West Virginia, you know.
Yeah, well, very nice. I'm going to cut it off right. All right. He is going to start the car up, and I hope he doesn't run anybody over at my expense. Oh, there you go. And there's that cam. What? That's kind of right. Yeah. Doesn't even look at your carburetor. There it is. It's all about that noise. All about the noise. Yeah, that sounds really good. What carburetor's on this?
It's a Holly.
What's that figure? What is it, like a 900 or 750? Or do you even know?
650.
650. Right. Well, that's nice. So the cam now is coming out. Now it's warming up.
Yeah.
You can hear that low.
That's pretty good.
Beautiful.
It's good for what I like, you know.
Well, absolutely. And it's a great thing. It's your passion.
Yeah.
The convertible down. You know what I mean, Dad?
Yep. I hear you. Right there. We've got over here a unique car. Have no idea what that is. I am. Watch him out.
Road and Track did a big article on
What the heck is this thing? Very interesting. Look at the hubcaps.
Wow.
Yeah, yikes. I'd say yikes to that. All right, I think we kind of made our round here. A lot of people have taken off. So I think we're back to where we are. Look at that. Looks like that's the back road in Dukes of Hazzard there. There you go. Got some people there. Cool. Look at the Viper here. Oh, I know. So I just said. Yeah, I drove this exact same car, silver, 2005. Yeah, Popcorn and I did. We drove around in that car
Can you send him
in 2005.
Can you send him a picture and ask him if he recognizes it, Dad?
Well, he's not going to relate with this being it's not silver.
You said exact car.
Silver.
You
It was
didn't
silver
say
color. Yeah, I drove around in it for like 2 hours, and I walked away like this thing's gonna kill you. And this wild man here owns it. How you doing there?
Good.
Hey, is this a 2005? 2008. I just bought the 5 model,
Oh, did you?
silver. But I used to be in with the Dodge dealership, Tyson's Dodge,
Uh-huh.
and they let me take one of these for the day. And I literally walked away from the car because I knew I'd kill myself.
Oh, yeah,
Because-
and the 5, this has got jacked the horsepower up to 625 now.
Right, but for me, it's a total drift car.
Oh, yeah.
It's just totally, so like I got into it and I'm like sideways going underneath the bridge, and I'm like, I know where this is going eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be part of the bridge.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I'm just gonna probably get myself in too much trouble. But it's a race car, and it's not really, in my eyes, a long distance car. Even though guys argue, I've argued with guys about this, that it's a race car.
Yeah, there's no cruise control. There's no traction control. The seat sucks if you're going long
Right.
distance.
It's tight. It's tight. It's a race car. If you look inside here, I mean, you are in the windshield, into the steering wheel. I mean, it's a total, plant you in the car to go do crazy things. So how long have you had this car?
About 3 years now.
And what drove you to buy one of these?
I tracked some Challengers, and I needed something a little bit quicker.
Oh, nice.
This is the second one. The first one I had was when I had taken out on the track. So this was more of a garage sitter, a car show thing.
Right.
If you take it out on the track, you end up just messing it up. My guys on the in our club that take theirs on the track get it repainted about every 4 years because of the front end gets
obliterated from being so low. Yeah, that's my Challengers over there.
Oh, nice.
The Gold Rush and the Smoke Show.
Oh, okay.
Just picked that up. So we're Mopar people and
Oh, yeah.
and all that
Fun
stuff.
line. I
And
got 2.
well, now, how many miles are on this?
This one's got 8,000.
All right, so this value's car has gone through the roof for you, right?
Oh,
or
the
wrong?
Vipers overall have, yeah. And right now, the guys are selling, junk out there because they can get rid of it. So
Right.
It's really interesting, yeah.
So what was the value of this car when you bought it?
It was
50?
64.
Okay.
Yeah, 64.
So I think now it's 70?
I would think I could get 70 for it, but I'm not.
Yeah, right. And what's
you can't get this color as much.
Yeah, what's this called? I can't remember.
Snakeskin green.
Snakeskin green. So I drove in 2015 or 14, I'm trying to remember the year, the GTS
15.
model.
Oh yeah.
The last run.
Oh,
it
the
may have
GTS
been,
was
I think,
nice, yeah.
I think it was like that year. I just can't keep track of the years.
I
but
think it was 2015 because you
or
told
something
me
like
that one.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because they had like the last run of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I came close.
Ah,
the exact
very
same
nice.
color, but it's the same story. Just like, man, I have Corvettes. I had Corvette
You have
06s,
Corvettes too,
and
yeah.
I had all that. All right, we got some competition here now. Yeah, we just picked this up, and we know they get some exhaust. Mine didn't sound close to that. I think it's got a nice rumble to it.
That does.
So it's got like 14,000 miles on it.
That's even better.
We're the third owner. The guy changed out the tires. But they call that an aluminum carbon wheel. Suppose that wheel's aluminum.
Yeah,
That was a $1,300 option in 2020.
Oh wow.
This same car today is $5,000 more. So 2023, in 2020, this is 56 grand.
That's
The same car today is 61.
Yeah.
So there goes the kid.
Once they get rid of the combustion engine, that's going to be something.
Well, yeah, there you go. There she goes. Bye-bye. Wow, Skur. Wow. I'm always the last one to leave. Look around. This guy here is going to hit me, or I'm going to hit him. He's kind of late here. I'm going to back up because you got cars. But yeah, great car show. Met a lot of great people as always. See there, look. We've all cleaned out. I'm about done talking. I've been talking for hours. Me the talker. And nice gentleman there that he likes to video me and talk to me. Real good guy there. And so, oh my goodness, just a video. So I'll play the whole thing for everybody, which it'll be the constant yabba labba do. But for anybody watch my channel, anybody that decides to subscribe, I appreciate that. On those here that are I met today, and you get a chance to look at your car, that hopefully I did a good job. It was up to your expectations. Have you seen your vehicle being demonstrated or talked about on my YouTube channel? But yeah, just a great show. And you know, so many people are all like, yeah man, just incredible, and how these Dodge product is kicking it to the curb. Just beyond believable that Dodge is, you know, really the main manufacturer just kicking the performance ICE engine to the curb. Beyond believable. And the kid left early, got tired of seeing me doing yabba dabba doo. So anyways, I have a lot of talking, so I'm about done talking. So I'm gonna kind of wrap it up with that. So once again, appreciate everybody that supports my channel and follows my channel, and hopefully you can feel like you came to the car show today with me and had some fun, just like I did. So God bless, stay safe, and stay tuned for more adventures.